Hello, everyone. Welcome to this session that is aimed to give you a deep perspective about how Globant is enabling career development and how Globant is enabling also career reinvention. I'm part of the people team. I'm part of Globant since 2019. I'm in here to share with you how is our way to help you and develop your career. So, first of all, Globant is a it's a multinational company that is helping clients and helping all over the world, helping clients to seek reinvention in a digital transformation area. So nowadays, actually, we have more than 20,000 Glovers all over the world in 20 countries, and also we are helping 3,000 3,000 clients all over the world. So to move forward directly to our main purpose today, I would like to introduce you our global centric global centric approach because this is the very basics to understand how is global enabling career development. So first of all, here are you. You as a Glover, you as part of this company, and we are giving you the possibility to have a fully 360 degrees network, not only having your team to help you grow on the company, but also having a full amount of network with your leaders, with your other team members, and with the whole community that is helping you. But also a people team and the whole company, and giving you a full list of programs and experiences that is helping you on reach this career reinvention. Why? Because this is the best way also to create meaningful experiences for our customers. But mainly, this entire ecosystem is enabled by our culture, a culture that is based on collaboration, innovation, and kindness. And finally, of course, because we are a technology based company, we have a set of programs and set of tools that is giving you the possibility to reach this reinvention. So, join me today in this journey to give you a deep understanding about the programs, the experiences, and the tools that is helping you on develop your career from a learning program to a tool that is using artificial intelligence to give you a perspective about your skills, from a culture based on conversations to a possibility to an open source tool that is giving you the opportunity to understand the whole jobs available at Globant. We have a lot of experience to help you to boost your career, to enable your career because you are the owner of that one. So basically, we have a formula, a delta formula that summarize the full amount of experiences, processes, and programs that is helping you reach your career reinvention. So, first of all, this is the main formula. So, we have three E's for explore, educate, and expose. And this one create a movement that is basically you using your energy to reach your goal for becoming a leader, or becoming a specialist, to change your expertise in different industries, to change your expertise in different clients, and also reaching a full amount of reachable set of skills. So this is the best way to summarize how is Globant enabling career development. And today we will make a double click on each of them. So what is the meaning of each of these components of this formula? So remember, each of them have one tool, and also each of them have different programs that are based on that component of this formula. So basically, a movement is a result. But before moving forward with that one, let me tell you a little bit more about each of them. So we have explore. We aim and we enable Glovers, and we encourage Glovers to explore the different vertical of knowledge that we have, the different specialities. Here at Globant, we are specialists on gaming, on artificial intelligence, on conversational interfaces, on automation, and also we are working on develop new metaverses for our clients. So explore those knowledge because are available for you. But also that knowledge are applied in different kind of projects. Nowadays we have more than 150,000 projects to you in order to reach your full potential. So explore those opportunities and understand what are the best one that fit with you. Second, we have educate. So basically, this is the learning basis. So we have a culture of continuous learning that is aiming to give you the, the, the necessary tools to upskill and reskill based on those knowledge, of course. And also, if you learn something, if you learn any kind of new knowledge, you have the possibility to share, to become a specialist and help others to learn about that one. But finally, last but not least, as the usual quote says, we have the expose. Exposed to what? Exposed basically to conversations, to meaningful conversations that are part of our culture of continuous feedback. So basically, take your network, contact some of them, and have a conversation about how to boost your impact in your project, the way that you are working in order to have to increase the impact you are making in our project. And finally, we have the movement that is basically have a journey on your career path, becoming from semi-senior to senior, from junior to junior advanced, to become a leader, a tech manager, a tech director. So let's move forward with the first of these A. So I would like to introduce Majo and Isa that are part of the global learning team to make a double click on educate. Majo, Isa, are you there?
Hi, Rami. Thank you so much. Hi, everyone. My name is Maria Jose Herrera, and we are so happy to be here so that we can share more about of our team, learning, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Okay, Isa, go.
Everyone, I'm Isabella. I'm also part of the Learning and Day team. We are thrilled to share the importance of continuous learning. At Globant, Glovers have many opportunities to learn through personalized experiences for upskilling and reskilling based on career development and business needs. The learning team works to create Glover centric and neurodiverse experiences that allow each Glover to learn in the way that best suits their style. That's why we are building learning ecosystem based on the following pillars. Here on the screen, you are looking at the 5 pillars. I will explain each of them. On the first pillar, we develop learning as business strategic capability with real applicability and impact. The second one, tech-enabled transformation. We constantly explore new technologies to scale and personalize learnings for Glovers without borders, because we believe we can learn from everyone. Database and evidence informed. We create a strategic planning, measurable goals, and baseline to quantify impact. Learners and crafters. We are all learners and teachers. Therefore, sharing knowledge with others is our key value. We empower Glovers as owners of their own learning career. And last but not least, learnability. Awake learning motivation for lifelong skills over formal training, where every Glover designs and leads their own experiences.
Perfect. Now, in the next slide, you will be able to see our working strategic areas that help us boost future capabilities. So basically, in the team, we want to design learning experience that help us with the leadership skills, tech and innovation skills, and diversity, equity, and inclusion skills. As Rami told us before in the Delta formula, each E has their own tool. In our case, campus is our learning environment. It's also important to notice that as a team, we have a global scope. Therefore, it is very important for us to work alongside the regions so that we can deliver the best experience for each country and at the end for each Glover. We also have the participation of our learning communities. These are all the Glovers with the experience and the knowledge, and they help us to create all the content. And now, Isa, can you tell us more about the initiatives that we have for the leadership skills?
Thank you, Maho, of course. Now we are going to talk about our leadership strategic area. Our primary purpose is to ensure a common knowledge and understanding of global leadership and its career path. Why? Because having the exact meaning of a relevant concept of leadership will allow us to work in the same direction. Additionally, by promoting the upskilling of this journey, will inspire and enable leaders to a continuous learning culture. So, if we improve leaders' experience managing, their team's career development will be boosted too. So, a win win. We design also learning experiences aligned with business and leadership needs. For this, we organize our journey that will encourage skills through customized leadership learning experience, taking into consideration, for example, seniority. We propose a flex and free learning approach. What does this mean? Flex is that you can learn at your own time and pace, and free means that every Clover has the autonomy to explore. This is why, while designing learning experiences, we combine live and self paced session with high applicability and impact. For example, last year we launched Augmented Leadership, an immersive program on effective leadership to improve and encourage continuous learning with a focus on communication and collaboration. This year, we launched Coaching for Leaders, a one to one coaching program that seeks to align individual and business needs. We also have self programs available at campus with focus on innovation, designing meaningful conversation, leaders path, and other courses that are available and aligned to our leadership skills. So this is all from the leadership side. Majo, please tell us about technology.
Thank you, Isa. Okay, now let's explore a little bit more what we have in the tech and innovation skills that, well, are at the end the core for our business. So basically, we want to match the market trends with the global needs so that we can impact individuals and they can reach further levels in their career. So how do we achieve this? Well, we have created different initiatives during this first part of the year. First of all, we have right now more than 50 learning maps that are on campus. These are basically full repository curated content by our subject matter experts and again, our learning communities. And this enable the navigation for Glovers throughout different capabilities and skills that are specifically selected for each career. And they have different content like books, videos, podcasts, and much more. We have also provided Glovers with more than 7,000 Udemy licenses, so Glovers can explore different platforms. We have had more than 20 bootcamps in Academy that help us with upskilling and reskilling for external people and for Glovers. We have also designed a very structured tech educational plan, which basically includes 14 careers that are considered crucial for the digital transformation in the industry and in the business. We have, for instance, artificial intelligence, blockchain, design, Golang, SAP, Oracle, and well, many other careers. And again, here we work with our learning communities and with the studios to deliver really disruptive learning experiences so Glovers can actually be engaged with the learning and that they can stay relevant with the changes in the technology and at the end deliver the best solution for clients. Right now, we are working on a very cool course in gaming. And finally, we also have a very important Globant tech certifications with the tools and services that Globant has acquired. For example, we have Genexus, Magnify, BlueCap, Walmeric, and many others. And here we enable the knowledge transfer between Glovers and clients, and this help us with the sales strategy, with the tech delivery, and with the pitch that we have with our clients. It is very important to notice that all of this content is created for our internal audience. However, right now we are working on some cool improvements in campus so that we can reach a further external audience. So now let's talk a little bit more about campus. As I told you before, this is our educational platform that help us boost the skills of Glovers. And this tool help us with one of the pillars that Isa said, that is that we are all teachers and learners, taking into account our goals, our interests, our learning preferences. Campus right now has more than 4,500 learning experiences, of which 1,200 were created by our own Glovers. And okay, now let's see the cool improvement that I told you that we have. Right now, with artificial intelligence, we are launching a recommendation system that will help us to deliver the accurate content for each Glover. We have also a semantic search that will enable the discovery throughout the platform. We are also having a social tool that we will be calling Learning Match. And with this, basically, we will be able to connect Glovers. So, for example, if a Glover wants to learn about a specific topic and the other one has the knowledge, well, they will be connected and learn together. And again, here we have the systematic approach that is very important for us in the team and in the company. And with this, we will be able to increase the learning capacity that we have as a whole organization. And well, with those improvements, we will be able to have campus as a product its own and to reach this external audience. Okay, and now to conclude this educational section, please let me share with you some important metrics and numbers that have impacted us during this first part of the year. So, as you can see, the total hours that Glovers invested in their education during this first part of the year were more than 440,000. The unique participants that we have were around 26,000, so almost all of our headcount, and the average hour per student were around 17 hours. As you can see, we are increasing the number of hours invested in education each year. And with this, we just want to invite you to keep having a culture of continuous learning that will help you with movements in your career and to actually be the owner of your career. And now, Rami, please tell us more about the Delta formula.
Thank you, Majo, and thank you, Isa. What an awesome information regarding education. And one important thing I would like to make a quick recap that in the beginning of this session, we explained to you that we have a global-centric approach. So, in educational way, in the programs and experience that Majo and Isa shared with us, we can find it living in a daily basis. So imagine you are the Glover and you learn from your team members and you learn also by your leaders and your experts that are in the company. And also these program experiences that Majo and Isa shared with you and shared with us give us the possibility to train our skills to learn for the top trending and the top shape technique skills in the market. And finally, Majo used the word culture because all of our experiences are created by Glovers for Glovers, and we have that kind of company where the knowledge is dynamic. When we are we have a company that is full of stories of learning by sharing. And finally, in our circle, in our onion, we have technology, and the full amount of tools we will share with you are based on artificial intelligence or are using some kind of machine learning or data analytics frameworks to give you the best experience and the most accurate experience for you. So moving forward with the second part of this formula is explore. So basically with these programs and tools, we are encouraging exploring and giving you the autonomy to reach your career goals. So first of all, we have Open Career, that is basically an internal platform for apply to different kinds of projects. So as I explained before, we have 4,000 and 1,500 projects running at this time. And this is the way to understand, oh, okay, I would like to work as a Salesforce developer. I would like to change, make the change in my career. And this tool is giving you a full perspective about that position and then it's totally open. So also I don't know, you are a software engineer and you're trying to make movements as a project manager. So this is one of the way to do it, exploring these opportunities, understanding what are the skills I need to develop in order to reach that position. And of course, using the rest of the tools, I will present you another program that is helping you to reach that goal. Okay, this is another way to make a movement by start exploring what are the main opportunities. Second, and here is we have more than 100 and 1,100 opportunities active now, and we have 52 specialities. Basically, what is a specialty is a full amount of skills, capabilities that are part of a vertical of knowledge. As an example, Node.js, Android, Python, Drupal, leadership, and also project management, delivery management. So we have a tool that is giving you the possibility to understand, okay, what are the main skills I need to develop kind in that kind of vertical of knowledge of a specialty. So imagine you are a Java developer and you like to explore .NET technology. So we have the tool to give you a full perspective about what are the skills, and that's not that, and we have more for you because this tool is also giving you the opportunity to understand, okay, what is my progress in that skill, what are my skills in that, what are my skill progression in that one. So this tool is also giving you the possibility to understand the gap between your actual level on those skills and the level that is required on each career development step. So moving forward a little bit more, as I explained you before, this tool is giving you the possibility to explore more than 50 specialities to reach your career reinvention. So also, both tools, campus and this one, are connected. So maybe you are completing a bootcamp or completing an academy on that tool, and this tool is giving you some points on this one and making an endorsement on this tool to say, okay, I'm progressing in this skill, and these skills are connecting with an opportunity that I'm trying to reach. As an example, Salesforce developer, as I showed you before. So moving forward with the third and final E in this case, but of course this is a delta formula, so you can start by any of them, by educate yourself and educate others, by explore different opportunities, and also you can start exposing you to meaningful conversation, exposing you in the best meaning of that, of course. The main important thing is conversation. Maybe you already heard about performance management, performance review, performance evaluation, but mainly our way to interpret and our way to have that kind of conversation is based on feedback. It's based on a continuous feedback based again on our kindness culture and a be kind culture. That's why we prefer to use meaningful conversation and continuous feedback rather than performance management. And this is also the daily basis. Here you can see as an example, each of our Globers have an average of 4.22 feedbacks per Glover so far this year. So each of us, at least in the tool, at least this is the data for the tool, but imagine the different kinds of conversation. Here I am in the office and I'm seeing that is a feedback conversation. Here they are also having a good one. But basically, this is our way to live this culture of continuous feedback. Why? Because this is our best way to understand, to identify our blind spot that is that is stopping us to reach a new level of impact in our project. So this is basically how can we improve our soft skills, our leadership skills, and also our tech skills based on conversations. Okay, but what is the meaning of meaningful conversation? So basically, this kind of conversation is the ones that help you learn something new about yourself, about your team, about your network, and also about the company and the industry. So that is the meaning of meaningful, and that is our goal as a people team, to improve the quality and the quantity of the conversation you have with your network, but mainly with your leaders in order to reach your career reinvention. So we have a tool, of course, based on artificial intelligence. This is my personal dashboard that is helping you helping me understand what are the key soft skills I need to keep improving in order to reach my next level, because I have a career goal, in this case keep growing on leadership. So the tool that is fed by conversations with my leaders, with my team also, is the opportunity to giving me the opportunity to understand what are the key areas to keep improving. And of course, these conversations are based on kindness. And finally, one important thing about conversation, and I explained before about the network, is the leadership structure. So mainly here, each of our Globers have two kinds of leaders, mainly three, but you have a full amount of network that is helping you to develop your career. So we have some kind of career mentor that is giving you a perspective, a long-term perspective about how to keep moving forward in your specialty. But also you have a leader that is trying to give you the best experience in your daily basis. Is sitting along with you, is sitting with you, trying to help you on your daily basis. And also we have a full amount of experts that will able they are available to give you help and support on how to keep developing some specialties. Those of those of that interactions sorry, based on conversation. And finally, also we have one of the most popular tools at Globant, and not also at Globant because this one is one that is part of client experiences also. There is a Start Me Up that is a tool mainly for recognitions. So you make a good work and you make a good work. So part of your team or some one for your team or maybe one another team because we live connected can give you can give you a public recognition, so you will have a way to understand, okay, this is the way to keep doing my job and keep boosting the impact I have in my project. And remember, the impact, the excellence in your work is part also of our way of growth. I will explain you a little bit before a little bit more sorry, at the end of this meeting. So these whole experiences are based on our environment, our key kindness environment. So I would like to introduce Cami, that is part of the diversity, equity, and inclusion team, to give us a double click on this special culture.
Well, thank you, Rami, very, very much. And thank you also, Isa and Majo, for sharing that amazing and valuable learning information. And hello, everyone. My name is Cami, and I'm part of the Learning and Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team with a focus on D&I. I'm delighted to be here to sharing with you the importance that diversity, equity, and inclusion has for Globant. As Rami said at the beginning of this meeting, we are working hard to change the world one step at a time, but we always say that innovation is impossible without diversity. So, diversity, equity, and inclusion is our area that works under the Be Kind to Your Peers pillar and program. We foster and build a diverse and inclusive culture by creating specific programs and initiatives, by guaranteeing inclusive policies, by articulating with our internal communities and external organizations, by providing learning and awareness opportunities for our Globers, and by looking after our internal systems and their inclusivity. Currently, our area, DE&I, has four pillars, which allows us to have specific goals and programs designed to approach every aspect of diversity, although we strongly believe in intersectionality and its significance when working towards diversity, equity, and inclusion. These four pillars are, as you see on the screen, gender and sexuality, accessibility and neurodiversity, culture, ethnicity, and race, and our newest one, generational diversity. As an example of one of the programs we have in D&I wanted to tell you a little bit about Chilits. Chilits is one of our most impactful programs, and it's a program that it's designed for women and non-binary people in Globant who might want to keep on strengthening and acquiring skills for their career development. The program combines mentoring methodology with training and inspirational talks for women and non binary people to strengthen their knowledge and management expertise and to prepare them for leadership positions. That's why it's called She Leads. So, when you are part of the program, you are assigned a mentor who accompanies you through some meetings where you can talk about career development, personal challenges, and other relevant topics. And these mentors are also Glovers who are currently occupying relevant positions in Globant and might have a powerful story and knowledge to share with you. These mentors also go through some coaching sessions with specialists where they acquire mentoring skills in order to give their mentees an amazing and enriching experiences. The program is constantly evolving and adding more people. This year we launched the third edition, and next year we're going to launch the fourth edition, and we want more people to be part of the program. Uh, but that's it, and thank you very much. Now, Rami, you can move forward with the formula, and thank you very much again. And here we are to answer your questions.
Thank you, Cami. So that's awesome. And again, this is really important because our company is trying to connect not only your career interest, your career purpose, but also with our culture and our business. Because why? Because basically you are moving forward in your career and making a real impact, not only in our clients, but also in our entire company. And impacting our entire company means being part and being an active part of our culture, a culture based on kindness, as Cami make a double kick on, be kind to your peers, of course, but also kind with yourself, kind with the planet, and being kind also with humanity. So this is basically our entire framework and our entire ecosystem. So let's make a quick recap because we know that this session is having lots of information, is having so much information. So basically, we have three different kinds of experiences of programs that is helping you to make a movement that is basically, as an example, being promoted to a new seniority, become a leader, become a specialist, change your industry specialities, different kind of growth that you are able to you are able, sorry, the people behind me is trying to say hello. So this is live, so that can be happen. So basically you have three different kind of programs and experiences. One is related to education. So we have learning programs, a learning tool, and a full amount of experiences that is helping you to upskill and reskill based on the top trends technology. We have also programs and experiences and also a tool that is based on create a culture of continuous feedback. Yes, and finally, and also we have a tool and programs that is giving you the possibility for free exploration, to explore different kinds of maps of opportunities and specialities to reach your career goals. So finally, you have the M of movement, and as I explained before, this M for movement is basically, as an example, being promoted to a new seniority, become a leader, become a specialist, or maybe make a 100 and sorry, make a great change for technology to delivery to staff area, different kind of opportunities that are open for you. So basically, each of these movements are based on our career path. Each kind of area, each kind of specialty has their own career path. So here is, I know this is just is really small, but because basically I would like to to speak with you to speak about this path. But here is the technology path, starting as a trainee, becoming a junior advanced, and in some step, in some moment of this journey, you are able to become a specialist, a subject matter expert, or maybe become a manager, becoming a tech manager, a tech director, and also keep moving on that path. Or maybe in some time say, okay, I become a specialist enough. I would like to become a manager in technology. So you are able to make a change among or within this path, but also operational teams, the ones that are working as a project manager or maybe as a delivery manager, maybe the agilist. The agilist here, each of them has their own career path. Staff people has their own career path. Each kind of diversities in terms of careers have their own career path, and each path is based on some some items that we need to pay really close attention in order to make that happen, because they are basically showing the company that you are ready for the next step, or maybe do that you are ready for make a change. Okay, so what are the main one? I will take just an example about this one, but basically excellence and impact. Okay, so we pay so important attention to the way that you are impacting in your project, the way you are working. You will recognize the way you are achieving the goals or the expected goals that are part of your role. But also, we pay so much attention to the skills development and the knowledge you have. So basically, while in the market, maybe aging and maybe tenure and maybe the years, amount of years that you are part of a position are one of the key decisions for growth, here at Globant, those one are the most important thing, because are the way that we can understand that you are ready to manage a bigger complexity or bigger or make a bigger impact in your project or maybe in the company. So this is really important because the full amount of experience that are part of explore, educate, and expose are trying to prepare you for succeed in these two hashtags that are part of each movement. And finally, while in the market we have at least I don't know, maybe one, two maybe 3 times for recognize that the people are ready. We have at least 4 during this year, and finally we are working so hard to have a continuous moment process, a continuous moment program that is helping you to reach that career goal in the moment that you are ready. So this is a way also to create a people-centric approach rather than a process or calendar-centric approach. And finally, and this is really, really, really important to understand, we are a company that is keep growing, and biggest the grow, biggest the business, biggest the opportunity. Because if we keep open different opportunities, it's because our business is keep growing, not only in terms of amount of accounts and clients and projects, but also in terms of specialities. So on the last month, we opened a vertical of knowledge based on automotive technology. And this is just the fifth and sixth one that we already have during the last 3 months with metaverse, blockchain, and the other technologies that also Majo and Isa explain in terms of learning, but that are part of the learning programs because that are part of Globant's career. Okay, so this this is just this is really important theory. I forgot to use as a as a icebreaker at the beginning of the meeting, but basically so far this year we have almost more than 7,000 Glovers that make a movement. They gain a new seniority on this journey, on this career path. They make a change among or within, become a leader or become a specialist, or maybe they change from being a project manager to start as a software developer. So that is the figure for 2022. But in 2021, almost 40% of the full amount of Glovers were promoted to a new seniority that is recognizing the effort, excellence in their work to have a bigger impact on their own projects and also on the company. So that's it for today. We know again it was a huge amount of information, but we know and we hope that at least one sentence, two sentence, one program, just one tool, are part of your were really meaningful for you to understand how Globant is nowadays trying to seek the reinvention not only of the industry but also helping you and seek your own career reinvention. Thank you very much. So, what's coming on? We will answer some of the questions you left us on the comment just a few moments. So, can you please, team, share with us some of the questions we would like to answer on live? This is the moment for question and answer. So please. So, I have seen programs aim to many types of inclusion, but I haven't seen programs aim to improve a middle professional to senior professional. Is there a program that like that I described in Globant? Thanks for the answers. So, thank you. First of all, in this kind, let me read it again. I have seen programs aim to many types of inclusion, but I haven't seen programs aim to improve a middle professional to senior professional. Yes, this is really important because of course in this kind of session we would like to be more inclusive, so we try to give you a high level perspective, but the full amount of program are trying to help different kinds of moment of your career. So we have programs that are focused on middle professional to senior professional, as an example, to semi-senior to senior, that is basically helping you not only on the tech skills, and campus is full of trainings and learning experience, as Majo and Isa explained, based on your own career, on your own specialty, and also the continuous feedback model is also including conversations among the expected behaviors to reach to become a senior professional. So that kind of conversation with your network, with your leaders, is trying to help you on, okay, what are the main skills and how to develop that ones in order to become a senior professional. Not only in terms of technical skills, again, because this is really important to develop soft skills that are part of the future of work, not only of the past work. So we worked so hard on develop emotional intelligence, collaboration, innovation, analytic thinking, and data-driven mindset, different kind of way to make an impact on your daily basis, applying also your technical knowledge, but also your soft skills or your daily basis knowledge. So we have another one that is, are you planning to have a talent day? Yes, the recruiting team is constantly creating some kind of events to make a double click on different kind of topics and have this kind of experience that is basically a talent day for whole the future Globers, I would like to use that word, that are interested on join us. So, Cami, so what types of careers are possible in Global for people with basic technology knowledge, Microsoft apps, internet, and easy to work with technology? So, basically, what type of careers? So, it depends on you, but basically we have careers in different kind of technology, but also in different kind of specialities that are trying to help technology being driven. So I don't know, maybe you are interested in become a project manager, so you can start for the very first step to do that. But also, I don't know, if you're trying to become a quality engineering, so you can start with a bootcamp, or yes, a bootcamp that is basically a learning program for non-Glovers from the very basics about game testing. I don't know, as an example, or maybe quality engineering in a general way, not only in terms of gaming. Because I make a quick summary as I move forward really fast for our clients, but the diversity of clients that we have give us a really holistic and really open wide perspective about technology. So move forward with open, go to our career section on Globant, you will find a different kind of technology, and also you can follow us on LinkedIn and another series to pay attention to the latest new in terms of bootcamps and this learning experience that are trying to start from the very beginning about technology. So, is there a program where people can apply as a trainee? So this one, as an example, a bootcamp is a learning program that you can apply as a trainee to start for the very basics in some technology, maybe game quality, maybe .NET, maybe UI, maybe design. There are different kinds of bootcamps trying to train from the very basics. But also you can, if you are located, again, this talk is global, so maybe I just explaining about the global programs, and also Majo, Cami, and Isa, we are all part of the global team, but in each country there are different programs of each of them, for each of them. As an example, Uruguay in Latin America is one of the most popular countries for start on game testing, as an example. But again, it depends also on your country, because Globant have not only global initiatives but also local initiatives in terms of learning, in terms of conversations. So um, this is really important to try to be connected to the local community of Globant. Hi, thanks for the content. Thanks to you for joining us. Does vertical growth have an impact on income? For example, if I am a senior developer in a technology and I want to switch to gaming, greetings for Chile. Hi, Chile. So, if I'm a senior developer in a technology and I want to switch to gaming, that's vertical growth. Just I will try to answer both of them, because I finding itself, this is my interpretation, two different kinds of questions here. One of them is, does vertical growth have an impact on income? Yes, because this is part of your growth. So that growth in seniority is also having a growth in your income. And the example that you are giving us, the example you are using, is different kind of a scenario. You are a senior developer in technology and want to switch to gaming. So that will depend on the level you have as a game developer. Again, we have we have a huge amount more than 1,000 Glovers that are specialists that are trying to understand your seniority. We call gatekeepers, but basically they help you understand your seniority in different kind of technology, and we have a full system that is trying to understand the equivalencies among the technologies and also among the seniority. So imagine you are a senior developer. I will take different kind. I will take Java because it's the is the usual and common example. So imagine you are a senior developer in Java and you're trying to make and you apply through Open Career to a game developer or game producer opportunity. So in the middle of that, you have a special person that is trying to understand your seniority. So okay, this is the same seniority is in another one, and that one will impact, of course, in the offer and in the outcome. So again, there are two different things. So, thank you again. So, what skills do you consider that everyone must have to work at Globant as a developer, for example? And what is the best way to know more about work at Globant, like part-time work, I assume, or some kind of internship? Okay, of course. The second one, the best way to understand is just to looking for a story. So look for a story on LinkedIn or maybe make a contact on different kind of maybe in this way to tell and ask that people about work in Global in terms of daily basis. In terms of part-time or some kind of internship, I recommend you to contact the team, the Global team among Global careers to understand the different kinds of situation on each country. Of course, we have people that are working part-time, we have people that are working with different kind of not only internship but different kind of contract. But again, it depends on the country, okay? Because this is also related to the law. And the first one, what skills do you consider that everyone must have to work at Globant as a developer? For example, mainly I will say the soft ones. Being a team player, having an innovation mindset, having a continuous improvement mindset, having learnability, as Majo and Isa shared with us, is really important because technology is changing constantly. So we have to develop our ability to learn constantly in a fast-paced way. So this is really important. Learnability as a skill, collaboration, team playing, communication skills, and kindness. I think that emotional intelligence as part of them are really important to work at Globant. In terms of technology, first of all, critical thinking to understand why are you coding in that way, not only by repetition, but also trying to understand, because we have the technology to make the repetition, to make the code more fast. So that's why we need to have critical thinking. This is really important. And this is not only me saying. The World Economic Forum in this whole research about soft skill is explaining that. Okay, so we will have the final one, final question. We know that we have lots of questions. That's good because that means that you're paying attention to our speech. While we are speaking, I would like to thank you very much to Majo, to Cami, to Isa to join us and explain a little bit more with a huge quality of information about learning about diversity, equity, and inclusion. Final one, I just finished a boot camp. Should I'll apply to a trainee position or a job position is better? In that case, it depends on your learns about that boot camp. But my recommendation is apply for both of that in the career section on the Globant site. So finally, we reach the end, and part of the journey is the end. So basically, I would like to say a huge thank you for all of you, for everyone to join us during this almost an hour, and I hope you find some sentence and some statement and some story that we already share meaningful for you for your career. And of course, the final message is seeking reinvention is really important, but also is seeking your own career reinvention is part of that. So thank you and see you on the next talk. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.